All right, let's do a quick energy check-in. It's probably not going to be that quick. Let's just see, though. Let's do an energy check-in, all right? Have a little cozy conversation with you about what's happening in the collective. Okay. Feeling a lot of, I'm going to call it galactic energy that's coming through as well lately. Some of you who are maybe more attuned to your outer world, off earth energies, feels like there's a lot of activity going on. Maybe the preparation or prepping of something, or the preparation or preparing of a message, or either many messages being received, but it does feel like the activity in that zone has picked up. Okay, side note. All right, some of the energy phases of collective. Some of the energy. Feminine energy feeling very strong and prominent. So feminine energy being worked very much either worked on or focused on. Just the energy, please. Energy, please. All right, this will be, if I don't get any popper, it'll be all right. We'll just go ahead and pull. Beyond the ordinary. Underneath the deck, we have earth magic. Okay. Beyond the ordinary. Remember, I was just saying it feels like there's a lot of intergalactic type of messaging and so forth going in or happening. It feels like there's a lot of activity happening out there. So for those of you who are into or who are receiving those messages, this is not just you have to be a galactical type of being or what have you, but this is energies from all different types of way. I feel like there's a lot of messaging going on right now, a lot of people connecting with energies or ancestor type of things. I'm getting a lot of Indian shamanism type of energy, of course the galactical energy, sacred geometry, celestials, there's a lot of energy work that's happening, a lot of energies that are being exchanged right now. So you should be, or some of you are really feeling that and hearing that. Some of you may be seeing it, but your sensory, your extrasensory feelings, whatever, your perception, whatever, is stronger. Your senses are heightened. They're being improved on or what have you, but that's what's going on. It's a lot of messaging, a lot of change going on in the mind and body. A lot of energy exchange. To include of course, clairvoyance and telepathy, things like that. But it's a lot of energy messages. It's a lot going on through the frequency channel waves. Things that we're not really seeing, but they're definitely being felt. Give me a little bit more, please. Tell me more about the energy of the collective. Beyond the ordinary. Beyond the ordinary. Explain the beyond the ordinary for me, please. Energy for the beyond the ordinary card. Heart chakra energy. Excuse me. Walking away card coming out. I definitely feel like this is a lot of you stepping out into the unknown, being brave enough to explore these new senses or these new talents or energies or whatever these messages. You're being curious enough to follow through them. What you're hearing, you're doing the research behind, or you're taking the action, even though you don't necessarily know where it's leading you. You know that it's leading you somewhere, and you're just not afraid to take the leap anymore. You know that, hey, I have a guide, and more than one guide, I'm sure. And I have a guide, and I know I'm going to be okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. So you are definitely receiving some messages. It is going to be some things that you're going to have to, some beliefs, some things that you're going to have to leave behind as you receive these new messages, because life, I don't want to say life as you know it is now about to change. However, you're going to have a lot of epiphany changes or epiphanies that come in where you're like, oh man, just instantly I realized that I don't even feel like that anymore. Like things that it's just going to be one small little thing that somebody says, and then you're going to be like, yeah, that really makes sense. How could I not have seen that before? Or why didn't I ever put 2 and 2 together like that before? And so when as those begin to happen, you'll realize that, man, all the things that you used to believe or you grew up with or you had to do a certain type of way, you're just leaving that behind. And it's not even hard. It's like, oh, I used to do that all the time, but now I don't even do that because I don't really even see what the point is. I used to just do it because I had to, or I was told to, or it was just programmed in me. All that's going behind. You're leaving that behind. That's being left behind. Tell me more about this Beyond the Ordinary card, please. Yin and Yang. Okay, that's coming into balance. So that's card number 22. That's your masculine and your feminine energy blending, and that's great. You're getting a lot of intermingling energies coming in right now, and you're actually in a process of learning how to manage and balance them all. You are right now with the card coming in face up like this. This is the yin energy, and remember I told you that feminine energy is very much I feel that's very much alive. So yin is feminine energy. So the feminine energy actually being the one that's, I will say, the most dominant right now, or that's the energy that you're allowing to be led by, or the energy that's calling out to be represented the most right now, or focused on the most for sure. Being into nurturing mode, receptive mode, being more there's creativity, there's so much coming in, but it's all really good flow energy, very flowy energy. While it is feminine, it is still it's very strong and brave strength energy. It's really good energy coming in. That is adjacent possibilities. That popped like that or peaked like that, and that is the all the things that are coming in, whether those are messages, people, opportunities. There's a lot coming in, things that are happening that you didn't really expect to be happening, things that you're learning and hearing and seeing and feeling that you didn't know that you would be, or that are just kind of like, wow, how I'm getting a lot of sensory and emotional things come in right now that I just kind of didn't expect to have this type of meaningful connections in multiple days. Okay, the gate and the garden. Okay, so here again, talking, it feels like just going out into the big wide world, right? See, just stepping out, coming out of what's familiar. I've always seen, every time this card comes out, I say the same thing about it is, remember the thing to this card is that this is the gate and it's locked, and she has the key right here. So this is now taking this key off your neck, opening the gate and exploring. There are your guides out there. You see how pretty it is out here. This whole garden is beautiful. Why not make this whole area beautiful as well? And so this is just being able to go out there and explore. What else is out there besides my garden? What else is out there beyond this hill? And you're doing that. This is an energy of saying, I'm ready to explore and go beyond. There's something much more out there. There's a lot more out there. I don't know what it is necessarily, but I am willing to go and see. Oh, I love it. I love it. Really good energy to be in. Let's try to do clarification with some tarot on these cards really quick, and we'll close out. So any advice for the walking away card, please? Judgment, 10 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands. Okay, you're walking away. You're standing up for things that you believe in. You're going out to find your own happiness. You know that your happiness is out there somewhere. There is a decision, divine decision, I believe, that's coming in for you, of blessings for you. I think that's definitely I just feel that. I feel like going out into the unknown is going to actually provide you with more blessings than you know. You're going to be able to, you're going to have to stand strong in what you believe in, especially yourself, standing up for yourself as you go out there. There may be people who don't understand or see why you're doing the things that you're doing or going in the direction that you're going, but you stick up for what you believe in, and you believe in yourself mainly. You don't fight for things that you don't feel like you need to fight for. You just stand up for what's valuable to you. The yin-yang energy coming in with clarification of the magician. Again, that's being in that, remember we talked that empress energy, that creative energy. You're able to create beautiful things right now in your life. You're realizing that as you come into balance, you're understanding that there is a lot out there that you can control. And I mean that because you're getting these messages from beyond the ordinary. You're receiving this intellect. So now you're like, I've gotten this knowledge and this intellect. How and what do I do with it? Let me weave it into my everyday life. And I feel like that's what the balance is coming in. You're laying back, you're thinking about it and organizing it. How do I create balance, life, happiness, stability, love, all of these things? How do I bring them all into balance within my life? You're not only doing it, but spirit is doing it with you. Yeah, it's happening. It's happening. Some of it you're not even going to have to do anything about. You're just going to have to sit there, lay down, and be ready to get up and pick up that sword and go when the time is ready. But spirit, God, divine is going to do it for you. So you just lay back and relax. You keep visualizing what it is that you want and watch how easily it comes into fruition for you. The garden and the gate, please describe that for me. Tell me about the garden and the gate. The Hierophant. Wow. The Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Wands. Dang. Okay, so that is some serious commitment. That's love, partnerships. This is things, having faith within oneself to go out for one's happiness. Definitely, there's a bright world of future and possibilities out there for you, of happiness, great happiness, commitment in relationships. This is really, really nice. The Wheel of Fortune being able to turn in your favor in all things as long as you stay connected and committed. One, to yourself, to, you know, to your divine, to your practice, whatever it is. Remember, we talked about walking away and doing things that feel right for you, even if others are not in agreement. This is okay. You're still walking away and stepping up for yourself and doing what you want, because doing that is going to lead you to your 10 of Pentacles, to this happiness, to this wheel spinning, and you having this happily ever after life. Things are changing for you, that's for sure, but they're being changed by the divine for the better. Congratulations. Continue to listen in for your messages and your insights, because those are coming in. Maybe we'll do a read about that. All right, thank you so much for being here. Like, share, subscribe, all those things I'm supposed to be learning how to say for my channel. Like, share, subscribe. Your donations are greatly appreciated. Look in the description box for all this information, and we'll talk again soon. I love you. Mwah.